It's just the way I can't keep you honest like you're coming clean. It's just the way you seem to be addicted to leaving me. It's just the way now that I can't sleep at night. Now that you're gone, it's just the way you don't know which direction I was coming from. It's just the way I can't seem to tell apart all of your rights from wrongs. It's just the way now that I am. Know that you're lonely, I know you love me like
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel.
What's up, everybody? It is Friday night, and it's time for the Friday night stream. Sorry to start you guys off on a little somber moment, but we lost this week a good family member to Geeking Game, Brian. A lot of you guys know Brian. Brian's been a long-time member of the Geeking Game family. I believe he played in last year's Geeking Game fantasy football. Helped many people in the Geeking Game community, helping them find collectibles they were looking for. Never taking advantage of people, always selling at retail and helping people and teaching people about collecting. Just a overall really good person. So we wanted to give a little honor to him, his loss. He will always be part of the Geeking Game family. So his family is setting up a GoFundMe for his daughter. He leaves behind a 16-year-old daughter. They are going to start a GoFundMe in his honor for her college tuition. As I get more of that information, I will make sure to share it to the Geeking Game community. Any little bit helps, and everyone knows I have a soft spot when it comes to kids. And he has helped so many of us, me in the past, getting things that I was looking for my collection. So it'll be an honor to help his daughter give a little, even if you can give a little, it's something. So, James Yates, you're going to the service. You're pretty close to there, aren't you? Roger says, great guy. Needed to have a moment of silence. Community until Joe says we can. So, yes, I think that is a good idea. So if we could just have a quick moment of silence and remembrance to Brian and in remembrance. We love you, Brian. You left us too soon, and we will do what we can for your daughter. You will always be part of the family. All right, guys. Try to get into some positive spirits now. Who's all on? We got James Yates, Austin Sheets, Roger Kreger, Eric is on, Brittany's on, Michael Thomas, Eric Ether is on. James Randall, Roger Castleman, Josh is on, Ashley's on, Thomas Ryan Gann is on. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you glad the week's over and it's time for the weekend? Aaron Atherton, I'm here, exhausted, but here. I get that. It's been a long week. It has been a long week. I feel like it was super long and I didn't accomplish too much. So, how's it going? Howdy, Danny Hayes. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you like the stream and make sure you share the stream. Make sure you share the stream. Positivity's Titans is continuing. Was there another episode yesterday on Titans? I feel like I haven't seen one in a week. I was like, did it end and I didn't even realize it? And man, maybe it has. I don't know. But I haven't found a new episode. Emily, she is here. I'm back from a long-awaited return. Very nice, Emily. I hope you made it back on there by the time I made the list today. Tomorrow I'm gonna make it. Joe, don't ask Kyle there about the beating I gave him in Call of Duty. Speaking of beatings, I'm not even sure who I played in the Geeking Game Fantasy, but I will tell you, is probably the worst beating I have ever had in a fantasy football. It was ugly. Like, I felt ashamed. Like I should just quit. Brittany, I like the Dolphins. Got a couple of the Alabama people on there. He had an Alabama quarterback throwing to an Alabama wide receiver for a touchdown this last week. So I'm liking the Dolphins. In fact, I think I have one of the receivers on my dynasty. I'll have to look. Maybe not. The what if was a little different than I thought. I still haven't watched all the what ifs. I've just been so busy. I haven't really got to watch too much TV. I have watched a little bit of wrestling. Now there's even more to watch as AEW has started taking off. And then there's football, and I can't miss football. So if football's on, I'm watching football. Atlanta's garbage. Yeah, well, you know what? I took that Atlanta's rookie tight end in like 3 leagues, so I need him to step it up. I was a little positive about his work in the first week, though. 8 targets, just didn't catch enough. I was on 2-timer. How are you feeling, Kyle? I know this is your second time with it. Worse than the first time? Not as bad as the first time? Are you getting better? I hope you are. I bet you were happy with the game. Beat the Pats. Like crap. You need to go. I'm telling you, when Tia got COVID, about killed her. She went to the hospital and she got the antibody treatment. I'm telling you, I've heard some people say it did work for them or didn't. Most of the people I know that got it feel like a new person in 2 days. Making Kyle breathe extra heavy on the mic. Telling you, Kyle, go get the antibody treatment if you haven't already. Like I said, it saved Tia's life. I won't get into too much. I am pro-choice for everyone out there about it's your choice to get the vaccine or not. Personally, I have a lot of family members that work in the hospitals that give me actual numbers from their hospitals, though. Not because I'm not to start conspiracy theories. I don't trust our government on have to tell us the truth. They're not very transparent. Neither is our media. But I get my numbers straight from people that work in the hospital that are family members. And I will tell you, honest truth, about 5% of the people in the hospital are fully vaccinated. My better half, fully vaccinated, had to go into the hospital. But that's still pretty good odds. And about 1% of the people dying in the hospital are fully vaccinated. Odds are in your favor. But at the same time, I think you should get it. But I am pro-choice. You make that decision what you feel is best for you. That's just my opinion that you should. But I will support your opinion if you decide not to. So, kicking your ass, huh, Kyle? Can't get rid of the headaches. Oh, man. Well, I hope you get better soon. Can't because I'm incapacitated. Emily said Billy Burke got his shot. I'm glad to hear that, Billy. Heck yeah, any day that Pats lose, I'm happy with my. I got the Johnson John one side back in May and got hella migraines from it. You know what? I wouldn't. I personally chose Moderna just because of some of the side effects that I had heard from the Johnson and Johnson. At first, I wasn't get the Johnson Johnson because one and done. Wasn't a fan of getting two, but I did end up getting Moderna, and man, some people fall on their ass on that second shot. I was worried. Uh, and I've had different problems lately. I tell you what, that second shot didn't affect me at all. Ashley is fully vaccinated Pfizer. Glad to hear it, Ashley. Like I said, if you guys don't, I support your choice. I get it. I support your choice. I recommend it, but I ain't gonna hate you or anything because you decided not to. And you said the second shot was the worst for him. Yeah, Tia. Ooh, that second shot put her on her ass for about 2 days. And it made me come up with a theory. Now, guys, this is just a theory. Just a theory. I don't know if this is true or not. But I wonder that if the second shot puts you on your ass, then if you get COVID, it's going to put you on your ass. And if you get the second shot and it doesn't, COVID wouldn't put you in. And the reason I wonder that is because Tia got the second shot, put her on her ass. She was fully vaccinated, got COVID. COVID put her on her ass. Myself, I went to a dealership to work for a week and to help out. The company sent me there. Everybody around me got COVID, except for me. Family got COVID. My kids got COVID. My better half, Tia, got COVID. I still didn't. I don't know if I was just extremely lucky. But then again, the second shot affected me at all. So I don't know if there's a correlation there or not. I wonder if there is or isn't. Kyle, if you decide to get your second shot, I want to know if that if it affects you or not. Eric said, yeah, his first shot hurt his arm. Second shot kicked his butt for 25. See, I've heard a lot of that. Brittany doesn't want to afraid to affect your seizures. I can understand that. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brittany. Asher was fine after both. I did have a sore arm. I actually had a more of a sore arm on the first one, but on the second one, I got it in my right arm. To you use if you get it in the arm that you use more, will go away faster. And there is my beloved better half. Tia has just long gone. I love you, sweetheart. She has to deal with the kids while I get to play online. So everyone say thank you, Tia. Because if it wasn't for her, I would not be able to do giveaways because I would be chasing little kids. Paul saying I got the one shot, a bit sore a few days. That's it. So let's get off the subject. I said my piece on that. Like I said, I support your decisions on here. Just a couple of updates. We do still have just a few mystery boxes left. I think we have 21 mystery boxes left. We also have one and this has been a weird year. Been a weird year, not to bring it back to COVID, but everything's coming in late because of COVID. Where normally, like San Diego Comic-Con stuff comes out right when San Diego Comic-Con goes on, and everything comes in at once. That has not been the case this year. Everything's been coming at separate times and much later because San Diego Comic-Con's been over. But we just got in this week the Beaker and Bunsen Muppet Baby action figures. There was only 3,000 of them made for San Diego Comic-Con, and we have one of those left. It's on the site. You can read the site right there. The Geek Game shop. Also, we just added, there's only one of those, and we just added 4. Got our hands on 4. There's kind of special edition Eastman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle big thick books. They go over the artwork from the original comics. They're actually scanned from the original art, and some other artwork as well. Nice thick, beautiful book. We got 4 of those. They were just added to the site this afternoon, but it's copies from the original comics and original artwork from Eastman. We're going to start trying to put in some of the higher end books, higher end comics, not thin comics, but like the comic book when they, after they release all the comics of a series, they'll make one big book of it, and we're going to start putting some of those on the website to see how they well they do. If they do well, we will keep getting them. Tia says, amped up for Joe's favorite holiday, sitting in the garage right now with ghosts and ghouls waiting to go in the yard. Explain more, Joe. Someone is asking about it. Is it an auction? Is what an auction? Oh, no, JJ, this is not an auction. I missed that there. No, we do giveaways every Friday, depending on what week of the month is depending on what giveaways we're doing. We normally have a Keebler Collectibles sponsored giveaway every single week that we announce the winners on Friday. And then we also have a top fan that we give away every single Friday. And then at the end of the month, we have a Patreon giveaway as well. And Tia says, please do well with the books, guys. I'm a bookworm nerd. So, yes, if you haven't already known, I know some of you this might be kind of early, but I'm going to warn you now. Halloween is coming up. My favorite holiday. We spent last weekend actually doing some Halloween shopping, getting a head start, because that's last weekend's when the Halloween stores opened. Absolutely love it. Getting ready. In fact, I just bought a couple projectors to project images on the windows. I'm going to set 2 of them up tonight to prepare. Tia has already, I need to post it on the Geek and Game page. That Tia made a awesome Halloween wreath. The Geek and Game mods have already seen it. I love it. That we're going to put on. I was really worried too, I'll tell you, because her and me have different tastes when it comes to Halloween. I love as scary as you can get. And then she's over here buying like cutesy stuff. But the actual wreath came out really awesome. I was worried, but I will admit when I'm wrong. And she did an amazing job. Brittany says she can't wait for Halloween. Eric said, moved to the new house this summer. Can't wait for my neighbors to see my Halloween stuff. They're going to be like, what is wrong with these people? Eric, that's going to be our neighbors. Like, we just got this house this year, and our neighbors have no idea what's coming. I go all out for Halloween. I am not I don't make kids say trick or treat. My kind of rule is, if you can make it to my door, you don't have to say trick or treat. I'll give you some candy, because I'm going to do everything I can to make that little kid turn around before they can get to the door. We do it up. You can see some of the last year's from my house, my old house, on the Geek and Game page. So it will be scary. So I'm excited. We got some really cool new stuff to add to our house. I'm a little sad our house doesn't have the long entryway that our old house did. But yeah, TSA, except for when her mom visits. Her mom came and visited one Halloween, and the front yard was too scary. So she took the candy and went out to the sidewalk so the kids wouldn't have to go to the door, because she said it was too scary. So Aaron said we had a trick or treat Camp Up wearing a Power Ranger costume and his mask was shaking as he said, "I'm not scared." I had one little kid once. He wanted that candy so bad. He's backed up as far as he can from the door, but he's reaching his bucket as far as he can because he wanted that candy. I work at Halloween Hut in 2000. You know what? So when I was a kid, still trick or treating age, many years at a trick or treating age, I didn't ever went trick. I always worked at haunted houses. I actually put a Halloween house together every year with some family friends. I always enjoyed the scaring versus the getting candy. But I'm also not a big candy person, as Tia will tell you. I've had neighbors call the homeowners association on me before because my Halloween. How could they do that, Kyle? Like, it's Halloween. You can put decorations out. Talk around. I want to go all out on decoration. Ashley, why can't you? Why can't you? Everyone should be able to put out decorations. Remember, we only have 2 weeks left before we do the Patreon giveaway. If you're not familiar with Patreon giveaway, at the end of every month, we give some kind of autograph item away. You can join Patreon as little as $5. Just look up The Geek in Game on Patreon. Here's some of the autographs we still have. Jaggerman autograph. Tiny Tiger autograph. Lifeline autograph. We got autograph knife from the something from Jason. Autograph Batman mask. Autograph Sandlot hat. Other stuff. One of the actors from Hackers autographed diskette. One of my favorites right here. Surprised that one's not already gone. That will be at the end of the month, the last Friday of the month. And so you still have 2 weeks. You can join that. I believe we only have, 4? I think it's 4 people in the Patreon. So the odds are good. Patreon's on them, but less people, the better my chances. Eric says no more people entering. He likes his odds. He likes his odds. Well, Asher, we'll take lots of pictures so you can live vicariously through our decoration. Tia's trying to keep me away from the Halloween stores because I can't walk into a Halloween store and not buy something to add. And my son, who is only Aaron Kraus, my son, who's only 2.5, you can already tell has got his daddy's Halloween bug. He walks into a Halloween store. He is not scared. He's pushing all the buttons to make animatronics go. He is, he thinks it's a big toy store. He's asking me to buy him the big rubber snakes. He got a walking hand that he plays with around the house. So he loves. Speaking of, there is both of them coming in.
We saw you. Daddy, we saw you.
You saw me.
Yeah, Mama.
I was on Mama's phone.
Yeah.
Can you say hi to the people? Can you go get your toy hand that you got from the Halloween store? Show the people?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go get it? You want to go help them get it, Ava? Show the people? Will you
Hold Sally.
I will hold Sally.
There's
I will show them Sally.
That's me.
In my truck. Or was
Movie.
oh.
Then
Oh, she was in a movie, became a toy. So she got some of that bug too because this is my daughter's like world. Like you can't go to sleep without it, can you? You don't go in the car without it. Sally goes everywhere with you. Yeah, she's your favorite. So, what Santa got you, Sally? Oh, go get the hand. Go get the hand to show the people. If you see the big snake, you can grab it too. So, Sally is her thing. In fact, that I believe in dressing up scary, but my daughter wants to dress up as Sally, which is scary for Halloween. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. All right, guys. Aaron, you didn't miss too much. We showed a little video that I will play at the end as well. We talked about we have 21 mystery boxes left. We have one Muppets from San Diego Comic-Con left, and we have 4 special edition Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle art books from Kevin Eastman available on the site. That's all we have on there right now. We've talked about Halloween and Titans, and we've just been chit-chatting, and we went over how I got my butt kicked in fantasy. So, kind of over. You know what? I can, let's see them turtles. Let me switch over here so you can. You go to the game.shop. Just go down to, I believe it's in collectibles. This book reproduces all the original art in the first series of one of the most important comic book phenoms in the last 35 years. Here it is. There it is on the site. There's only 4 of them. Only 4 of them. So we got the Ed Ham. So we're going for the yard, but my son sees this. And
He thinks it's a toy.
Yeah, he thinks it's a toy. So this is what he's playing with right now. We're going to show him that. Okay, thank you. And he had to have the huge, heavy rubber snake as well. Definitely my boy. Daniel asked one of the Immortal Hulk. We got about, I think, 25 more that we need to ship out of 250. We are just waiting at this point for Funko. Funko is building them in batches and shipping them in batches, which is driving us crazy. And they don't tell us when they're going to make the next batch or ship the next batch. The way Funko works is they send a shipping that says, this is what you're getting this week. So, fortunately, I don't have more answers than that. I will tell you it's kind of changed our rules where I don't think we're going to do any more of the large pre-orders to that scale because of the way Funko's handling. And it's weird because sometimes they build in batches and sometimes they don't, because we did 250 of those we ordered, but we did 400 of the San Diego Comic-Con White Knight Batmans. And 400 of them, almost twice as many. Those dropped afterwards. They shipped us all 400 at one time. All 400 at one time. Yet we're still waiting on some Immortal Hulk. Driving me crazy. So that's the best update I can give you. So I think we're still missing like 25. Colleen, thank you for sharing. All right, let's get into some giveaways. We got one giveaway. We have the Keebler giveaway, which was from the new Marvel, was it Shing Shing Funko Pops. We got one winner from the Geek and Game page and one winner from the from the Keebler page. was already giving away one of the winners. All right, and then after that, we will do Ching Ching, thank you. And then we will do the top fan winner. So first off, let's start with the Geek and Game page. The winner from the Geek and Game page is Christina Brand. Christina Brand, congratulations. And from the Keebler Collectibles page, the winner is Thomas Ryan Gann, which Thomas Ryan Gann I saw was on here, but he said he was on his break, so I don't know if he's still on here. But congratulations, Thomas. I'll tag y'all into the post if you guys are not on. If you are, please make sure you send me your address and what you won. It just helps me keep track. I heard you say Michael Thomas. I heard you. Thomas Ryan Gann. He was on. All right. Time for top fan. Top fan winners have to be on. These are the top fans at time of me making the list today. We have 16 top fans. The top fan has to be on to win. Oh, you know, I meant to show you guys though before we do the top fan. First off, kind of bring it back to old school Flex Friday. This is actually for me. I got me one of the blades. But this is actually going to go somewhere in my office. This one's for me. Just because I always loved Blade. And I want to show you guys some of the top fan giveaways that are coming up. This is not in the current pile. We got to get through our current pile. I let Aaron hold my badge. But we got some new stuff that will be added to the pile as we get through some of this. We got the Funko exclusive Mickey Mouse soda. We have Merman. Ron with the flu. I think they should have done Ron with Rona. We have Bloodsport. These are all Funkos exclusives. We have Pocahontas. Pocahontas? And I got two of each of these. One of the things I'm thinking about keeping one of these though for myself. We have Kid Loki. Those are all going to be coming up in Top Fans. But this week, Top Fan gets to choose from Venomized Kingpin. Yes, I have the Pocahontas. It'll be coming out. It'll be added to the pile soon. Pocahontas. Oop. I have Hot Rocks is in today's pile. Shh. We have Spock. And we have Lucky Charms. Not last week, the week before, winners and Brittany's all went out. Well, it was supposed to go out actually Thursday, or Friday, but I think the mail didn't actually pick it up till today. But it sent fill up. Those went out, I think actually today when they actually got picked up. But I sent y'all tracking numbers. I apologize it took so long. We've just been so crazy here that I just couldn't get them out. All right, so before they get to choose, like, oh, his ring's like moving on the inside of the box or something, marking up the inside of the box. Kind of coming off. We got Kingpin again. Hot Rocks for today. Spock. Winter Must Be On. And there were Lucky Charms. We got 16 people. So we're going to go over to randomize.org. I'm going to go ahead and hit it 5 times. Once I hit the 5th time, that person's on. They get to pick. I'll count to 10. If they're not on, we will move on to see if we can get a winner. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number is 2. Hollis Atherton. We must. Aaron, is that related to you? I know Aaron. Aaron's a mod, and I'm here. Hollis is here. Congratulations. The very first random person got it. Oh, it's your dad. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, do you want Lucky Charms? And we got a lot of family. I love that. Philip. Shh. Shh. Philip. Shh. We got Spock. We have Hot Rocks. And we have Venomized Kingpin. Let me know, what do you pick? Let everybody know. What will you be taking out of the pile? Let us know. Which one are you picking?
What are you picking?
Well, which one you picking?
What are you picking?
James says the Hot Rocks is pretty sick.
What are you picking? What are you picking?
What are you picking? We're all waiting for you to say.
What are you picking? What are you picking? Tata.
Not your. He's taking the Hot Rocks. Hot Rocks, and I think that's my last Hot Rocks. That is actually a really cool one. I really like that one. I thought about keeping that one myself. If you will please send me your address, and when you send me your address, send it to the Geek and Game message. Make sure you just put Hot Rocks in there as well. It just helps me remember who won what.
What? Dad.
What would Philip pick? He would pick all of them.
What is time?
Nicholas, I still need a chance at.
What
You
is
still have a
that?
chance at
What is
Spock.
time?
Absolutely.
Why is this time, Dad?
All right, guys, that's all I have for tonight. I'm gonna try to get this boy to sleep and work on some Halloween stuff. See if I can get my this new hologram projector to work on the window. I'll make sure to post it if it looks good. Seeing your little one makes me miss my grandson. I get that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. And before we go, remember again, we still have 1 Muppet left, 21 mystery boxes left, and 4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle art books. And I'm going to sign out here with showing the video one more time, since we have lost one of our family members, but he will always be one of our family members. And I will see you guys next week.
Emmanuel, and ransom captive.